Just how are you guys doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fear for bring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my news today, we're going to talk about young, famous, and African. If you watched the Bonang video that I uploaded, you will know that I've not watched all the episodes. I watched up to episode 6. I'm not done with episode 7. I just started with it. Now I am going to comment on the statements that Kanyi, Mbau, Zari, and Fantana have actually put out after watching the show. So I felt like they did come with some information that I felt like maybe it will give us some I don't know, shed some light, and I'm gonna comment on all these statements. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by reading Kanyi Mbau's statement that says, "A wonderful afternoon. I finally saw Young, Famous, and African. Contrary to popular belief, we do not see the show till it is released to the public, so we are essentially just as surprised as the public." Wow. I was very it was very hard. Okay, it's her English, guys, I'm sorry. It was a very hard, a painful watch for me. Okay, so as I'm saying, it's not my English, it's Kanyi's. It triggered me so much. During filming, I was not well. I was diagnosed with burnout, ME, in February, meaning I've been struggling for 14 months during production. Filming was incredibly hard. I watched the show with one eye open. It was painful. I saw the bad state I was in. I struggled with my speech most of the time and had zoned out 90% of the time. Oh, Kanyi Mbau. Oh, the show is so dramatic. OMG. How did I live through this? The editors are very messy and very spicy. Reality TV, ne? Then she tags Eben Brew Studios, which I would assume that it's them, and if it's them, like, wow, your production is on point, my dog. Okay. Sadly, the editors made me the villain again, editing out pivotal moments that gave clarity and deleting real scenes that shared the visuals of my real world, e.g. our children. Wow, ma'am. Does your child not live alone? Okay, let me know. The cuts and pastes of the scenes and the order is completely wrong and made to fit a certain narrative. Let things slide. I let things slide last season. Treated it as show business, but my kind nature is setting me up for failure in a very bad way. Oh, Kanyi Mbau. Oh my gosh, girl. Her kind nature, and then so she says this: "To our diehards and day ones, thank you for waiting and staying with us regardless. Hope you all got to see the show and all your faves again. Young, Famous, and African, only on," then she mentions Netflix XSA. Now, ma'am, you are out here saying that you were struggling for 14 months. Your boyfriend is saying that he been struggling for 17 months. Not 17, more than that. 12 plus 7? 19? Guys, don't think I'm stupid, because I'm not. I'm a bit drunk. 19 months, right? That's what her boyfriend was saying. So I've only watched up to episode 6. So I guess maybe this will make more sense when the next episodes come, but from what I've seen, they've edited everything. I feel right. I don't think that there's a certain narrative that was being pushed. I think that the storyline was actually flowing, and if anything, up until episode 6, Kanyi Mbau seems like a really good person. I actually loved the fact that she stood up for Louis. I was like, oh, Kanyi Mbau, I'm just falling more and more in love with you, even though she and Jose Zuboy, at one point. But no, I honestly I guess maybe I'll understand more when I watch more episodes, but up until episode 6, Ma'am, Jew is okay, honey. Jew is okay. Okay. Now, before I comment any further, let me go ahead and read Madam Zari's post, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just read this now, and it says, I have so much. Oh, she says, dear ex, I have so much regard for you as the father of my kids, and nothing can come between that. If there was a chance for us to get back together, you'd come running back. How you sitting with hoes, temporary people in your life, in quotes, discussing me leaves me in awe. You can fuck anyone you want without using me as a bet. I don't want you. I'm not obsessed, you. I'm gonna read the English the way it is. Matter of fact, it's the op. You are obsessed with me. You can't seem to replace me. You will come running like a cheetah if I call you back. I'm only reasonable for respect's sake. For the sake of the kids, they kids Google stuff. Some I can explain, some I can't. You get on a whole show that's not scripted and lie about me. Lie how I want kids with you, how I'm obsessed with you. Like, who the fuck are you for me, Zari the boss lady, to be obsessed? You'll forever be in my life because of kids, but not now. I've been welcoming you. You are cancelled. And if you don't like it, let the court decide. I don't need you, with or without you. I have a whole fucking life. Last I checked, the whole EA didn't know you till I introduced you on scene. I was millionaire famous, driving Porsche cars, owning properties, smart and beautiful. You forever letting this so-called 20-year-old disrespect me for the sake of you getting pussy is not worth it. You are diamond. You can get any person you want without involving me. I'm a whole married woman right now, and your shit didn't sit well with my marriage. The show to only edit parts which suit them is absurd. I made it clear I'm with someone now. I can't have kids with you. Netflix edited the part out. How every whore thinks of a highly to disrespect me is sad. I don't ask a single cent from because I single-handedly take care of my shit. You only hear from me when it's kids fee that you pay annually, and I appreciate you for that. Emotional support, medical, sleepless nights, to mention a few, is all one. Stop putting me situations with low life whores for clout. I've noticed you live for clout. Without it, you can't breathe. I'm a self-made billionaire. Billionaire, boo-boo. And I will not have your sperm beans put me in a category I don't belong. Failed music career with 5 BBLs, face like he or she, and still can't get to be noticed. Sigh. Well, no, Bazi B, as Ace actually said, someone explained to us, when did Zari become a billionaire? Or do we have to first check under which currency does the billionaire status fall? I think we do, eh? Now, Fantana came out, and this is what she said. Do you know what it means to be a billionaire? I guess they're just handing out billionaire status title for free. Someone please give this lady her medication. 5 BBLs? You literally have reconstructed your entire body to look like me. Have you seen where your belly button is? Failed career? What did you accomplish when you were 25? You found access to an iPhone and bought internet and built a fake ass life. And let's not forget your sex tape, since you think you're better than everyone. And now you're married to a high school boy. I look like a he, she. You literally shake anytime you see me. Be for real. At this point, the fight has come out from the camera world and it has come to social media. Young, famous, and African, is it? Young, African, and famous, young, famous, and African, whatever it is. Yep, it does seem like almost everybody's talking about this. Zari's complaining about the same thing that Kanyi Mbau is actually complaining about. So for me, I'm just like, okay, does that mean now that the show is actually really editing and doing this lady's bad? Because Zari claims that on camera she did actually say that she did not want a child with Diamond, but from what I've seen, I was honestly believing that she actually asked for a child from Diamond, because Diamond said it, and on the show Zari never actually disputed it to say, no, I actually did not say that, but it seems like she did, and then they edited it out. So for me, I feel like, reality television, they are gonna edit it the best they could to make sure that we actually get interested. I do not know if these ladies did not sign an NDA, but it is very disappointing now. So when I'm watching the show and continuing the few episodes that are still left, it means that I'm gonna be watching being like, I wonder what they cut out, I wonder what they edited. Because the best thing about a reality show is you thinking that everything is real and the story actually aligns. So what Zari and Kanyi did makes me not really want to even continue with the episodes, because I'm like, then what did they edit out? What is the narrative they're trying to push? Do they think I'm a stupid? Why are they editing it in a way that it's like, they're leaving like important parts? Kanyi talking about her daughter, I feel like, we really didn't want to see your child, honey, but that's fine. The parts that are important, I feel like, is the parts that are obviously here, where we want to know what's going on with you now, concerning the show and everything that is going on. When it comes to your kids, I'm one of those people that is not interested in knowing what is going on with your child. Now I don't know if maybe she's a bit disappointed that they filmed the parts, but the parts were never in there. If I was her daughter, I would be very pissed as well. Like, how dare you make me film and you do not put it on? And maybe she had already told her friends that I'm gonna be on season 2 as well, and then they go there and it's not there. But at the end of the day, I do understand production will do what they can best to actually make sure that they do get the best out of it. But if now they're like intentionally like fully completely manipulating situations, that's not cool. Because now I'm just like, what's even the point? What's even the point? I think I don't know if they signed NDAs or not, but them now coming out and saying these things, it makes some of us like lose interest. I would have been better going through my life not knowing that they were actually cutting things off that are important. But I get sign up, because we've started, I will finish. But I don't know, maybe the production needs to do something. These people need to sign NDAs, because you guys remember when I told you that I love tea, but I don't like it when celebrities are pouring it on us. It will burn us, nizoslimaza. I would rather I go out there and find the tea myself. Don't throw the tea. That's too much information. Kanyi Mbau and Zari, like, that's too much for me. But it's disappointing, I won't lie. I do feel like it's funny. I don't believe that Zari is a billionaire in rands. I'm sure she can be a billionaire in Nigeria, or she can be a billionaire in Uganda, or she can be a billionaire in shillings. But in rands, in dollars, nah, I don't believe that. So I guess that she loves actually calling herself a billionaire. And it's not the first time. Even season 1 she was talking about it, and I guess even now she's a billionaire. I actually did check Mam Kize's net worth the other day on the internet, what they say, and the net worth that they put there, I know that they get it wrong, but it was just so far, guys. It wasn't even close to $1 billion. And look at what Mam Kize has and the lifestyle that she actually lives. Zari is not somebody that is ashamed to live the lavish life. And so I think that if she was a billionaire, I feel like, in my opinion, she would even do more than Mam Kize. But hey, I do not know. She is married to a child, in my opinion. I do feel like, that boy, that little child is so young, unless if he just looks young, but he looks it, it's like that's her firstborn child. I don't know what to say, but You all heard it. They are fighting. Apparently, Fantana looks like a he she. The disrespect that these girls will give each other. Anyway, go ahead and comment up what you guys think. From Owamie, I love you guys. I do think that we all need to go easy on Kanyi Mbau. Her man just came out here and he showed his screws. So we cannot go hard on Kanyi Mbau. I'm sure she's dealing with a lot. But for me, I guess this is just too much. I'm disappointed the fact that they're talking about how they edited so much. I'm just like, now what do you even, how do you know this is the truth? How do you not know? I would have just been better not knowing, man. Y'all are ruining it for us. Haibo. Anyway, I love you and just stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next episode.